Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. I'm probably the worst host ever because I'm organizing an event and then I don't show up for like 2 weeks or I don't know how long it's been, but it's been too long. I'm so terribly sorry about that. But let me explain to you what was going on a bit so that excuses. I know, no, that's not my point, but I do want to fill you in why it has been a few days since I last posted a video. I should have posted a video for week 1 for this event, Damsels, Dragons and Diamonds, and I should have posted the second one for the week 2, and now we are the 18th of September. Oh my god, so sorry, so sorry. So, as you can probably see, I'm working on Dragon Mask by Sarah Richter, and right now I'm working on her beautiful face. I love this painting so much. It's absolutely fun to do. I put in too much wax in my pen. So what has been... See, I'm losing wax. What has been going on? Well, first of all, now the last 2 weeks I worked 3 days in a row, and although the work is so enjoyable, I love being around the kids. They make me smile a whole day, so mentally, no, not too much stress. Of course, I want to do good. Oh my god, I'm gonna put on my light pad. So sorry, but I have no clue what I'm doing here. So there you go. That's much better. But physically, it's exhausting. Well, I hope that is just because I was a stay-at-home mom until I started working, so I didn't have much exercise, and now, oh my god, they keep me running around, those kids, and of course you have to play with them, and they go outside, and you have to keep your eye on them, so lots of activity during the day. So in the evening when I get home, I'm literally just incapable of doing much more than sitting down and with my feet up. And then there are my children who ask for help with their homework, because I always tell them, go ask your dad if you want help, so that I'm sure that your homework is done when I arrive home. But no, they want mommy to help. So I sit down here, and then most of the times they come with some homework, and I have to do some math and oh, yeah, so very tired in the evenings. But yes, so this week I also worked 3 days, and Marie stayed at home starting Wednesday because she wasn't feeling too good. She had green snot and a sore throat, so I kept her home. And of course Friday I was at home as well, but then yeah, I had to do so much laundry and everything that I didn't do during the week. And then yesterday I cleaned up my whole studio. Well, my art studio. I don't know if you can call it an art studio. My hobby space, maybe that's a better word. So I cleaned that up because school is starting next week, and I want to start with a clean slate and have my place organized so that it's not too chaotic and I can concentrate because that's a thing. Um, so yeah, then last week I saw that the schedule of school wasn't online yet, and my chief, she asked me if I was willing to work every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And she said, "Yeah, it would be good if your school is on Tuesday and Friday because otherwise some other colleagues would get in trouble with their days off because one of my colleagues is off on Wednesday and another one on Thursday, I believe, or Monday, I don't know." But I said, "Yeah, of course, that would be great, but I am not sure yet because school hasn't published the schedule yet." And she said, "Yeah, but you maybe you should just pick up the phone and call them and ask them if they could just give you like some dates or whatever, or just tell you when what day you should be free." So I called the school and they said, "Sorry, not published yet. You will have to wait a few more days." So I was like, "Okay." Um, so finally, the schedules are published, and I'm looking around for my course that I'm going to take. It's called Complex Upbringing Situations, or Parenting Situations, if you want. And I don't see my class anywhere, and I'm like, this is weird. And then it dawned on me that they enlisted me for the wrong year. They enlisted me for the first year instead of the second year. And I was like, ah, little panic attack. Like, what now? Luckily, I'm sometimes assertive. Not always, but for such a things, I can be assertive. So I remember the name that the other lady dropped on the phone of a person that I should contact with problems about this. So I wrote an email and I said, "Yes, hello. I will be a student, and I had like this conversation with the principal of the school, and she said that it was okay if I would come and follow one course of 12 points in the second year. So could you please help me because apparently I'm enlisted in the wrong year." And she actually wrote me like 5 minutes after, like, "Oh yes, sorry, but can you please explain me your situation because um, I have no clue what is going on," and blah blah blah. So I sent her an email back and like telling her like, in a long time ago, like I literally started my email saying like in een ver verleden, which means in a long past. Long, I don't know how you would translate it, but it's a long time ago. So I started my email like that, and I said, "Yeah, I was a student in this school, and I didn't get my bachelor's degree because I didn't defend my dissertation." Yeah. And here are my grades that I had, and I was planning on following one course during this school year so that I can get my degree. And she said, "Oh, yes, 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 it's becoming clear to me now. All is clear. Yes, no problem. Um, I will change the schedule on the app. So normally today or tomorrow you will be able to see your new schedule, and you will get a bunch of emails telling you that you have got how is it called? Wait, let me see if I can translate it in English. Oh, uh, exemption, dispensation, I don't know, something like that for the other courses. And I was like, yippee yay, at least then I can tell my chief at work something. But to my utter frustration, next day I see my schedule and I'm like, courses are, my course is like scattered over the week. It can be any day, it can be at any time. So panic attack numero dos. I'm like, oh, numero due. Anyways, I'm like, oh my god, now that's a problem. So I like, what do I have to do now? So I go online and I ask for, wait, I don't know that word either, because those are words. Statute. So apparently you can ask for to become a work student. That means that you don't have to go to all the classes and that you can just well, I mailed them my contract and I said like, I'm so sorry, but this is the situation. Um, but then I thought maybe it's best that I also send an email to the teachers that will be teaching this course. So there are 2 women and a man that will be the teachers this year. And one of them replied and said like, okay, it might be difficult for you this year, but it's not impossible. And she said like, most of the courses are recorded. So when it's a course in, another word that I have to look for, an auditory, is that what you say? Auditorium, auditory, you know, where all the groups come together to follow a class. So those will be recorded. And then for the smaller groups, so like the seminars, she said that she would try to get me into a group where that I could be like on Tuesday, on Friday, so that I could be there. So I was really, really relieved hearing that. And then also I found like notes of all the semester online. So like a student, she put down her notes from every class online, and there's also a second part. So I had that printed out, like 180 pages. I know it's not always a good idea to learn off of other people's notes, because of course there might be mistakes that you don't know of or things that are misheard or anything. So at least I can follow my my courses online, well, online through recording, and then I can compare them to the notes and maybe add things that are missing, or just find additional information or read something about it. So I'm not too scared about that part. But yeah, it will be busy, 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 busy. And normally now Tuesday, I've got an introduction class, but it will be recorded also, so I don't know if I will go. Yeah, I know. Oh, bad student. No, but listen, I have to get up very early in the morning to prepare the children for school. And then I will have to leave in the afternoon, like at 2 o'clock, to arrive there at 4:30 p.m. to follow the course that ends at 6:30 p.m. Then travel more than 2 hours back, and I would be home at well, giving the fact that I have to come home from the station, it would be like 9 o'clock when I'm home, 9 p.m. in the evening. Then I have to prepare for the next day, make sure that the children have everything for the next day, hoping that they made their homework on their own, like, and then work 2 days. I don't know if it's a lot. It's a lot. So, due to the fact that it's recorded, I might just say, like, I don't know. I will see how I feel Tuesday, because now I don't feel like it going through all that. But maybe on Tuesday I'm like, yeah, let's go. Because I do want to see my teachers, and I do want to meet other people. So yeah, we will see. I will see how tiresome that tomorrow will be. Like, I don't know. I'm now, first I was with the babies, but for the coming year I will be placed with the toddlers. And that's lots more of activity, because there you have to run after little toddlers, and but it's so fun, so fun. Really, those kids, they're like gorgeous kids who are like, yeah, sweet, very sweet. And it's fun to watch them learn and explore. And yeah, I love the job. So yeah, about that. So I had like, it was, what is it, an interview? Not really, but I a colleague of mine, we sat down together, and she wanted to ask me some questions about how I was feeling, how I was coping, and if I was happy at work and everything. And I said, yeah, of course, I love this job. I actually really love this job. And she said that they were very satisfied with me, that yeah, I'm not going to blow my horn, my toot my own horn too much, but they are satisfied. And I told them that I was satisfied as well. And then she said something very weird, like, yeah, because you're a difficult person to get to know. No, it wasn't like that. How I don't know if there's a saying in English that would. Oh, I'm checking if there's a saying in English that wait, I'm looking it up. Yeah, that they I seem to be someone that was hard to figure out. Like, they didn't know what was going on in my mind. And I'm like, that's that's so strange. I don't mean to come off like that, and I do appreciate you telling me, but I'm always like honest, and well, always honest. Nobody can say that they're always honest. You sometimes you make up a white lie if you want to get out of a situation or something. That's something different. But I do mean what I say. It's not like I'm hiding things, or and I was like, might be like I'm more like observant. I want to wait and just get a feel of people and things before I open up. And yeah, that was so weird because in my mind I was always like, I'm like talking to people and I'm social, and but yeah, it's true that I never said like, oh, I love this and blah blah blah. No, I was just waiting, like, and just trying to figure out. Oh, I'm not diamond painting at all. I'm so sorry. I was just trying to figure out if I made the a good choice. Like, it takes a few days to really feel like, okay, this is where I belong. And there were days where I really had that feeling like, oh, I belong in this job. This is actually something very good for me. And then some moments that I was like, am I going to be satisfied with, because it's very physical, the work that you do. It's not, and I was looking for an answer to the question that I had about if it's mentally challenging. I don't know if I make sense here, but I do like some mental challenges. And at first, that wasn't really clear to me if that would be something that was inherent to this job. But then after, wait, I'm my cat wants to come in, and I will open the door for you. Yes. Bye bye. But then I learned that, of course, there's a challenge because you're not only a caregiver, you're also someone that observes the children, that learns about qualities and talents, and you have to like try to summarize to parents what their child did that day, and how they felt and how they improve and blah blah blah. So yeah, that's actually the challenge, and I was so happy to find out what the things were that I had to do to be not only a caregiver but also yeah, a pedagogue. What is the word in English? Oh my god, I'm so ill prepared today. Pedagogue. Engels. Educator. So I'm not only a caregiver, but I'm also an educator. And that was something that I needed to make sure of before I would say like, okay, this is it. I'm like totally happy with my choice. And now I can tell you that I'm totally happy with my choice. So, yeah, good conversation. Very happy. I come home exhausted, but it's actually fun because That way I'm also working a bit on my my overall condition. And yeah, of course, that means that I wasn't able to diamond paint that much because I did sit down at my diamond painting in the evening, but I couldn't hold on too long before I was like, oh, I have to go sit down, put my feet up in the air, and just relax. And I was feeling guilty, of course, that I wasn't making videos and that I didn't make a video for the parade. But I will do the parade. Maybe I will. Yeah, I don't know how and when, but I'm so thankful to everybody who already posted pictures on hashtag damsels, dragons, and diamonds. It's very fun to see how many beautiful works are entered, and of course, I want to give away a first prize, but then for the other things, I will be giving away things that I made myself. So for second and third prize. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So and remember, you don't have to finish. So even if your work is not finished, you are legible. Legible. Is that the word? You can enter for the grand prize. No problems with that. So yes, that was the week, and then did I already tell you that Marie stayed at home? Yeah, I did. Yeah, because she was sick, and at one point I was scared I was getting sick too. My throat was really like I had this frog in my throat, and I was like, uh-oh. But it's because all the children there were like having problems, having colds and snot, and I was like, I hope I didn't catch a bug or something. But then after a good night's sleep, it went away. So totally, totally okay. And other news. Ah, yeah, I went to the wedding of my niece. It was so freaking beautiful. It was, and she looked like a princess. She made her dress herself. My God. And she's got this luscious blonde, natural white blonde hair. And she had those curls in her hair, and then woven in some plants, in some braids in her hair. And she looked like an elf. She was so beautiful. And her husband as well. He had like this khaki suit on, very beautiful, very in sync. And their boy was there, who was going to be a year old the next day. So it was in a forest, and yeah, it was so awesome. And with bagpipes, because he's Irish, and so the bagpipes made music, and it was really great. And that's family that I don't see often, but I'm always happy to see them. So yep, that's what I did. And then the next day, so yeah, we went there to the wedding, had a great day. The reception was at my aunt's house. And I'm also the godmother of my niece. So yeah, that was really, I was so proud, so proud. And I had to go back by train with my two kids, Roman and Marie, who went on this day with me. And we are in the station, and our train is about to arrive. Like it's going to be like a few minutes before the train arrives. And then I ask her, "Where's your tablet?" And she looks at me with like this face like, I said, no, no, you didn't. But you didn't tell me to take it. I said, I told you 20 minutes before we left to get all your stuff, put it in my bag. I said, where is it? And she said, I think I left it in the couch. I'm like, okay. So I call my aunt. I'm like, did you find a tablet there? She said, yep, I found a tablet. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I don't know how, but we will have to come and visit you one day to retrieve the tablet. And then she said, yeah, but you can come tomorrow because it's Rowan's birthday. So the boy of my niece, who was going to be 1 year old, she said, if you want to, you can just come over. And because I met the parents and the sister and the brother of Nicholas, that's the husband of my niece, and lovely people. I had such a good time. They were like, oh my god, very kind and funny, and I was having the best of time. And then yeah, my husband, he didn't have to go to work, so he said, you know what, we will just go, and that way Marie can get her tablet and we can just all sit down and have some. And I said, yeah, you will love those people. I wish you could meet them. They're really lovely. And so off we went the next day. And yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. So that weekend was a good weekend. So that was last weekend. Now this weekend I just did my household, and as I said, I cleaned my room here. I did laundry, lots of laundry, because in the week it's very difficult to find the time to do lots of laundry. And then, oh yeah, the clothes arrived that listen, when we left from the Ardennes to home, so I was wondering where to put the dirty laundry. So I said to myself, I'm gonna take like these bags that are for the bin. I will put them in there. And remember my saying, like, I hope I can remember that I put them there. That's always something I do. That's very bad, because then of course you forget. So when we leave, there are two bags, black bags next to each other, which is one is the bag that has to go into the bin, and then the second bag is the laundry. But what do? I throw both bags away. And we come home. And I'm like, sweetie, where's that black bag that has our laundry? And he's like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. I said, yeah, I think we just threw them out. So I'm like, yeah, call the people of the place, see if they can retrieve it. And luckily they found it. And so that was when we left for the Ardennes. So today they had to be in Ghent, so they could pass by and give us the bag. So today I started to clean all those clothes, and I'm so happy that now I do understand what it means when you lose your luggage and everything. I do understand, but I mean, like, it never happened to me, and I was really, really afraid, because my husband was really angry at me at first, because it had his new cycle clothes, sporting clothes, and he was like, why, woman? I said, yeah, but I You know, I was so eager to go home. I loved being there in Dardenne, but then the last day, it's like when you have to go home, you are like eager to go home and go back to your place and everything. And yeah, I said, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about it. I just saw two black garbage bags and I was like, okay, I'm gonna throw them out. And he said, yeah, to be honest, I didn't even think about that and at all. And I just kept thinking, why did we have two garbage bags? Like, we had only one. And I was like, yeah, maybe we should have checked, but we were like, doo 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 doo, just throw them out, go home. So yeah, that was also fun. This week I will be doing another Diamond Art Club unboxing. I didn't, yeah, apart from the Sarah Richter that I bought, I didn't buy any diamond paintings because I used my money to buy a tablet with a keyboard and a telephone number so that I could be able to go on internet, on the Wi-Fi, everywhere, like on the train and in the class, and because I can't write very fast. And I can type very fast, so I'm going to take my notes typing, and then just to get it all settled in my brain, I'm just gonna take notes of the type notes, if that makes sense. So because they always say that something that you handwrite, it's easier to remember, so that's the way I'm going to do it. um so yeah, that's where my money went. So my money for this month was gone. So no diamond paintings next month. And they came out with so many beautiful diamond paintings right now, and I'm like, oh, I want to buy. But no. Nope. um so yeah, that's what's been happening, a lot and not a lot at the same time. Oh, and about the bike. Well, the bike, the bicycle. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm so sorry if I'm disappointing people that were encouraged by that, and but it's way too dangerous in Brussels, way too dangerous. And in traffic, I'm always really how can I say this? I'm really laid back and not assertive at all. Like, I should be able to go through cars like that, but I'm not. So, and you know, like, it's really exhausting. And then knowing that I would have to ride like an additional 52 kilometers, that would kill me. Yeah, that would kill me. So I'd rather take that time in the day on the train just to revise my course, and or just maybe do some crochet. That's something that I can do on the train as well, which now that winter is going to come, yeah, autumn will be there first, but for me winter is coming, so I want to crochet. That's something that's really typical. When it starts to get colder outside, I'm like, maybe I should crochet some things. And yeah, that's what I sometimes do on the train. And so next week, Diamond Art Club unboxing, and then for the rest of the week, I don't know. I have no clue. I should do another Old Masters video. That's been a long time coming. But I'm not really sure who I would be talking about. Maybe if you've got any idea, just put it in the comments and I will see what I can do. Um, because, yeah, there's so many artists, and I would want to do one that is to your liking. So if you have an idea, please let me know. Then I will take that under consideration. And I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I might do a live when I'm off school, like the first week of November, there are no classes. And then, of course, for the holidays, there are no classes. So that's when I would love to try a live because I never did that. And it seemed, I think it's fun to be able to talk to people while, well, how do you say it? Oh my god, I need to eat because I'm hungry. So you can talk to people like not me just sitting here behind my phone. No, I can actually talk to you people, and that I would like to do that so very much. So yeah, um what do you think? Isn't she gorgeous? She's absolutely wonderful. The hair is done. I love the way it's rendered. It looks very good. Um, yeah, I'm very happy. I'm a happy camper, and I'm leaving you with this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Please leave a comment, leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so by hitting that button down there. I'm so terribly grateful to you all to stick around and just, yeah, let me have my days off. That's so much appreciated, but I will be back for sure. Thank you so much and have a wonderful week ahead. Bye.